guys, you are welcome to my life. Thank you for joining. So let us discuss. This is for bakers. Yeah. Please Hey, so guys, thank you for joining me. So in this class, in this my life, I want us to discuss about baking tools. That is the essential baking tools for beginners. Okay, so you're welcome. Do well to subscribe, like, and share, and also give me a thumbs up. Please double tap to give me a thumbs up. Okay, thank you for joining me. You're welcome once again to Essential Kitchen TV. God bless you. So you know, when you are new to baking, you will find it difficult to know the exact tools to buy, because we have tons of baking tools. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, it can be scary. You'll be like, which one will I even buy? So I want to tell you that as a beginner, you have to start from somewhere. Okay, you really have to start from somewhere. You don't have to be scared. So that is why I'm going to show you the essential tools you need as a beginner. You don't need all of the tools. You don't need all of the tools. No, you just need the few ones that you can use to start your business. As time goes on, you know, you can build up other equipments. As you are getting profits from your products, you can use it and build up other bigger equipment or other, orders because there are many. It can be overwhelming, but you gotta start from somewhere. Okay, so I'm here to show you the right tools you can lay your hands on for you to start this journey. Okay, first thing first, you need to get your measuring cup. This is a measuring cup. Okay, and measuring spoon. The measuring cup comes with a spoon. This is the spoon. Okay, you know, whenever you are giving a recipe, you'll be hearing like 1 cup of flour, 2 cups of flour, 1.5 cup, quarter cup. This is the cup they're talking about. So what you do is to look for the number and make use of it. if it is 1 cup, like this cup now, you can use it to measure both liquid and solid. Yeah, you can use it to measure liquid and solid. You can use it in this, you can use it to measure grams, kilograms, and milligrams. Okay? And ml. Yes. Milligrams. So the same way the spoons comes with numbers. You can see 1/8 teaspoon. We have a teaspoon and a tablespoon. This is 1 tablespoon. Once you hear 1 TVSP, you know that they're talking about a tablespoon. Okay, we have a teaspoon. So if you don't have this, you can also use your normal eating spoon. Like we have baby spoon now, an adult spoon, right? So the adult spoon is the tablespoon I'm talking about right now. While the baby spoon is the teaspoon. Do you get? So, but it's very good to get this, because we have other spoons, okay, like quarter, like you can see them. It has number. So in your recipe, you'll be seeing something like 1/2 TSP or 1/2 TVSP. You just look for this thing and make use of it. So this is one of the major tools that you need for your baking. Very, very essential. Okay, now if you have money, you can also buy this. It's also a measuring, this is a scale. It's also a measuring tools. This and this, that are for measuring, for measurement. Now for measurement, this is also a measuring tools. Okay, so if you have money, you can also get this. Okay, you can get this. But if you don't have, just get this and it's okay. This is a scale. Okay, in my next video I will also show you how to use a scale. No, I have the video ready on my channel, how to properly measure with your scale, and even how to measure effectively with your spoon. The right way to measure with your cup and spoon is also on my channel. So do well to check it out. Okay, do well to check it out. It's very, very important for you to know how to effectively use a scale to measure your key ingredients, and also use the spoons to measure your ingredients. Very, very essential. So now another one is this. Do you know what this is? It's called a pastry cutter. A pastry cutter. Some people call it chin cutter. Some call it pizza cutter, because we use it to divide the pizza into 6 parts or 4. Well, we use it also to cut our chin. It makes the cutting of chin very, very easy. Maybe you don't have a chin cutting machine. You don't even need it. Even even as I am right now, I don't even have it. And I don't think I'll be needing it anytime soon. So This is a pastry cutter. You use it to do so many things. It makes the cutting of chin chin very, very smooth and simple and fast. So it's very, very essential. It's very, very essential, and it's not too costly. Okay, you can get it as a beginner. You can get it. Very, very important. So I'm trying to show you the most important one that is the must that you will have it before you start this business, even in in a small scale. Do you get? So apart from the chin chin cutting, you also use it to cut out the edges of a rollout dough. Let's say you want to make a braid right now, and maybe you want to make something like sardine bread. You have to roll out your dough, right? Roll out your dough just like a rolling chin chin or a donut. You roll it out, or even meat pie. Yeah, when you roll out your dough, you use this thing to trim the edges. Okay, even your samosa wrap, you want to wrap your samosa or spring roll. Okay, you use this thing to smoothen the edge. In fact, you use it for smoothing. When you cut out the rough edges, it means you have smoothened the edge, so that after wrapping it, it will be very neat. Okay, so it's very, very important. Take notes. Now, another thing you need as a beginner in baking is this. You need this. Can you tell me what this thing is in the comment section? Okay, this is a baking pan. Cake baking pan. It comes in sizes, it comes in different shapes. It comes in different shapes. Okay, and we have the local ones and the foreign ones. These are the local ones, and it's very cheap. And we have the foreign ones. These are foreign pan, and it's a customized baking pan. You can see this. This is the Ejita, right? So you can see this. It's a customized baking pan. Do you get? Now, you also need your bread pan. This is a bread pan. Use it to make your bread, bake your bread. Okay. So another thing is the cupcake. You need this, a cupcake. As a beginner, you need to go into you need to venture into so many businesses in baking. One of them is cupcake business. Cupcake business. Okay, you need to go into cupcake business as a business. Start supplying immediately. Cupcake business is a very, very lucrative one. We'll talk about that next time. So we use this for our cupcake, and if you want to make your packaging presentable, or you don't just you don't just put your batter like this and start baking. No, you have to put this. Do you know what this is called? Cupcake liner. I'm sure you know about this. liner, and we have different sizes depending on your pan. See? So when you want to, before you put your butter, you use this thing and place inside your cupcake. You then put your butter and bake your cake, and your cake will come out, your cupcake will come out very nice. It will come out looking very attractive, appealing. Okay, so it's very, very essential for you to use it and do your cupcake business. Okay, so it has different sizes, different colors. You get, so you choose your color. Another one you need. Okay, now we also have this. This is a foil sheet or a foil plate. We use it to bake also. Let's say you don't have the money to buy. Maybe you want to go into the baking of banana bread. You know, oat bread, banana bread, coconut bread, all those. You know, this thing. You want to go into the business and you don't have the money to buy the small pan for this. You use this for banana bread or foil plate cake or foil cake. You use this, okay? Just go and get it and start making use of it. Now, this is also for cupcake. It's also for cupcake tray. And this is your baking pan. Your baking pan. Use it to bake your pastries. Okay? Like meat pie or chicken pie, veggie roll, sausage roll, all these things. You can use this and bake it. So you need it as a beginner. It's not optional. You need it. Okay? Now, you also need this as a pastry chef beginner. Yeah, you need this. This is for your meat pie. Okay? Use it to cut your meat pie. And it will come out looking very sharp and neat. This. Okay? So, but if you don't have money to buy this, of course, we have alternative. You know, after rolling out your meat pie dough, you put your filling. After the filling, you know, you rub some either egg or you can use water to seal it. You cover it. Okay? Use your fork to seal the edges. You pinch down the edges. Okay? So let's say if you don't have this, that's when you go through that process. But this makes it faster and neat. So you need a meat pie cutter, you know, as a beginner. You need this. This is a samosa cutter. Samosa cutter. Okay? As a small chops vendor, you need this. Okay, maybe your line, you want to go into small chops. Do you get? You know, this makes it easier and faster, and it makes your work look very neat. Okay, the most important aspect of it is that it makes your work easier and faster. Do you get? So you need this if you don't want to, you know, roll it with your hand. Now, the next thing you need here is we have this. This is electric hand mixer. This is electric hand mixer. So it comes like this. Don't mind me, I just used it. Then this is now you use this to do what? To cream your butter and sugar. Guys, you are welcome to my life. Thank you for joining me. Do well to subscribe, like, okay? Don't tap your screen to give me a like and also share. Thank you for joining me. Also do well to communicate, chat with me. Let's chat. Ask me what you want to ask me, then I will answer you, okay? So, thank you for joining my life. God bless you. God bless you. Let me know where you're watching me from, okay? Let's make it an interactive class, okay? So, we use this to cream our butter and sugar, okay? Whip your whipped cream. We use it to also make our ice cream. So many things. It's used for so many things. This one is supposed to be for making of bread and donuts, but hey, I will tell you, please don't even try it, because this thing is very tiny. Cannot even carry up to 500 grams of flour. So when you try it, you are killing this machine. If you are trying to use this to knead your maybe your bread dough or your donuts dough, you are killing your machine, because this thing is not heavy duty. Okay, it's not heavy duty, so you don't use this for your bread. It will damage it. In fact, it will burn this machine. So you only use this particular one for your cake mixing, for creaming your butter and sugar. So this is for this. But if you don't have this, maybe you don't have money at the moment to buy this, and of course you can cream with your hand, okay? You can always cream with your hand. As a beginner, you are even supposed to learn how to cream butter and sugar with your hand. With your bare hand, you use a spatula. You use a spatula to cream your butter and sugar, so that you can learn the tricks very well. So that when you are creaming your this thing with this thing and the NEPA took light, yeah, you can continue with your spatula. You use your spatula, okay? Use your spatula to whisk, to cream your butter and sugar. Very important. So this is a balloon whisk. It's a balloon whisk. Let's say I will call it a manual whisk, a manual hand mixer. But I know that it cannot do what this one can do. Like, it's not everything. This is just for like mixing your dry ingredients. Let's say after mixing all your dry ingredients, use it to whisk it together. You can also use it to whisk your egg. Okay, use it to whisk your egg. So even though it takes time, let's say you want to get a whitish egg and a stiff whitish egg, using this will take you a whole lot of time to achieve that. But with this, within let's say 20-30 minutes, you have achieved the results. But using this, it can take you up to 50 or even 1 hour to achieve that. Let's say you want to make an ice cream. Before you make an ice cream, now you have to whisk your egg whites. After whisking it, you make sure that it becomes whitish and stiffy, like it cannot drop. So using this to take a whole lot of time to achieve that. So, but as a beginner, you cannot do it. You gotta experience it. You gotta try it, okay? Because it's only when you try and fail, you try again, that you will learn it very fast. So you need this as a beginner. Then you need a pastry brush. This is a pastry brush. I guess you know what this is, and you know what you can use it for. Okay, we use it for so many things. Okay, maybe you want to, you're making a meat pie, and before you cover it, you need to use water or egg to rub at the edges. This is what you use, and rub the water before you cover the meat pie. Then before you put your meat pie on the fire, or before you put your bread dough on the fire, you need to do what? Egg brush it. So you use this thing and do the egg brushing. Okay, so it's very important. Now you need a sieve. Hey, this one is very, very important. As a beginner, you need this. Whether you are a beginner or you are a pro in baking, we all need this. So this one is more than important. It has no alternative. Like, you cannot alternate it. The only thing is that you can go and get the cheaper one, because this is an iron sieve. Okay, it's somehow costly right now. Like this one, I got it at 5,000 naira Nigerian currency. Okay, so let's say if you don't have up to the 5K, you can get yourself the rubber ones. Yes, you can get yourself the rubber ones. At least the rubber ones is that kind of 1,000, 2,000. So we use it to strain water, but that is not the major reason. We use it to sieve our dry ingredients in baking. Dry ingredients such as flour. Okay, before you bake that your cake, before you make that your meat pie, before you make that your bread, before you make that your donuts, you need to sieve your flour. First, you are sieving flour to remove unwanted dirt. Okay, so many things are mixed inside the flour which you cannot see with your naked eyes. Sometimes flour is how do I even put it? All these weavers are already inside it, and with your naked eyes you won't be able to see it, because everything is covered with white. So when you save it, after saving it, you will see those things. Okay, so apart from that, it helps to incorporate air in our flour. Okay, so which is also good in baking. So it's very important that you get yourself one of these. You can get the small size or the big size, or you can go for the cheaper one, the rubber ones. Okay, but you need it. It has no alternative. Welcome guys, thank you for joining my life. Okay, and you need this as a beginner. You need this. This is a rolling pin. Yeah, this is a rolling, even though this is a fondant rolling pin, but I use it for both pastry and fondant. Okay, yeah, it's best for fondant because it has weight. It can roll out your fondant, very fast and to your desired, size. So you need this. This is a rolling pin, but this one is very costly. It's very, very, very heavy. As I'm holding this, it's very heavy. So it's costly. You don't go for this actually. Go for the wooden rolling pin. Okay, wooden rolling pin, It's cheaper. It's cheaper. Go for that. So now everybody, you have this in your house, so you don't need to go and buy this one. Okay, this is a bowl well. You know what bowl well is used for in baking. Okay, everybody has this in their kitchen. So you need a bowl well, okay, to mix all your ingredients. So guys, these are some of the tools. These are some of the essential tools, the basic tools that you need as a beginner in baking. You don't have to break the bank. You don't have to go and start buying all the whole equipment because you want to start baking. So you just go and get all these ones here now, and you are good to go. You are good to go. You can start right away. At least, by my calculation, you can get all this with, listen, okay, let me not exaggerate because of the high cost of things right now. Let's say keep like 25,000 naira. You will be able to get all of this, excluding this, this is inclusive, this too. Okay, so I think it's affordable. It's affordable. So these are the tools you need to start that your baking journey, to start that your business in a small scale. Then as time goes on, you do what? You can be buying other ones. You can be buying them from the profits, from the margins, from the profits you're getting. So, but you got to start from somewhere. You need to start from somewhere. Okay? Don't ever think that you can't do it. Don't ever think that, like, oh my God, how do I start? You got to start from somewhere. First, by getting all of this. And second, by getting your major ingredients. So, tomorrow we'll discuss about the major ingredients you need as a beginner. Just like we have tons of baking tools, we also have here tons of ingredients. So that way you will know exactly how to start. You will know how to start. Of course, you got to start. Okay, we have come to the end of this session, but I will still be around to attend to your questions. Bakers, are you in the house? Please chat me. If you are a baker, an aspiring baker, you have passion for baking. So let's chat, okay? Talk to me. Let me know where you're chatting me from. What is your challenge about all this equipment? What is keeping you? What are you waiting for? Why haven't you started? You got to start from somewhere, okay? You got to start from somewhere. Starting small is the game changer. Starting small is the key. Because when you start small, you'll be able to monitor your income. You'll be able to know your production costs, what comes in, what goes out. You'll be able to know everything about your business. You'll be able to know if you are growing or you are not. you'll be able to manage your resources. Okay? Yeah, starting small, but if you have all the whole money in the not really in the world, but if you have enough money to start big, why not? Why not? Okay, you can also start big, but you have to know your costing. It's very, very important to know your costing. Okay, very, very important to know your costing in business, not only in baking. Very important. That way you'll be able to track record of everything. It will help you to know if you are growing or not. It will help you to know when you are making losses. So it's very, very important. Whatever that you are doing, try to master it. Okay? Try to master it. So that at the end of the day, when you open your shop, you won't be making losses. You won't be making losses. Because the reason why we go into business is to have something to show for at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you'll be able to, you'll be able to pay your house rent, pay your office rent. Let me remove this one. Pay your house rent, pay your office rent. Have some other change that will help you to expand your business. You have to, at the end of the day, you should be able to have something to show off. This is what I got from here. I was able to pay my bills. I was able to pay my house rent. I was able to take care of all my bills. Not you are working, you are in business, and at the end of the year, you'll be taking money from your other business to cushion this thing. You'll be taking money elsewhere to be paying your shop rent in another place. Okay? It means that you're not in business. It means that you're not in business. Okay? So guys, thank you so much for being here, for supporting me, and for all your likes, for all your subscription. I really appreciate this. Of course, I will not take it for granted. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.